application equipment product specialist. We're going to talk about what's in the bag. Every machine, RoGator and TerraGator, will come with one of these. It'll have different things in it depending on how your machine's equipped. We're going to talk about this 1300C that's right behind it. So first off, a little cardboard box. So inside of here, we're going to have some nozzle bodies and nozzle body parts. So we have one that's 5-way nozzle body equipped with the E-stop already mounted on it. So that's for a quick replacement. Then we have a couple of nozzle bodies that are the old style, still with the check valve on them. These will work with the E-stops, just have to remove the check valve off of the end. The E-stop will go right in its place. Also inside of here, we've got a few bags of different O-rings. So we have the O-rings that go between the E-stop and the nozzle body, and then we have the little O-rings that go inside the E-stop themselves. So if you've got one that's leaking and dripping a little bit, you have the O-rings here to fix it. Also inside, we're going to have an assortment of the hairpins that lock the E-stop onto the nozzle body, a couple of bolts for mounting the nozzle body onto the liquid pipe itself. Next inside the bag, we have a bag of fuses. So a lot of different fuses can be found on the machine. We're going to have an example of them inside here. So large blade fuses, small fuses, basically every fuse that's on the machine, we'll have a replacement for it there. We also have a power cord. So this goes to the power adapter that's on your right-hand side, right behind the seat. You can use this to wire up your two-way radio. Plug it in, it gives you a grounded switched power as well as a 12-volt constant. And we also have a few other cables in here. So if you Raven adapter harnesses in there as well. What else we got? We have a bag of O-rings. So these O-rings are for the hydraulics. So your drive lines, any hose on here that's an O-ring faced hose and fitting, we have some replacement O-rings inside the bag. Next we have for the radio. So we have the operator's manual for the radio, the AM/FM radio in the cab, and it also comes with a tool needed to remove and pull that radio out if you're going to replace it. This one also has a weather station, so I have the weather station operator's manual in here, and a couple adapters and some adhesive in there as well. This one here happens to be what we call a Slingshot ready. So it is ready to have the old style Slingshot in there. So that's going to be used any place that we don't have 4G coverage. So the antennas are in the bag. So when you get out to be ready to use the machine, make sure that you install the antennas. Also here we have the plugs that go for the product line strainers. So each of the product line strainers on this machine are equipped with a quarter turn valve to drain out the bowls. If something should happen to that quarter turn valve and it starts to leak, you got the plug. Take the valve out, put the plug in, you can keep running. Next, we'll start getting into the operator's manuals. So, depending on how your machine is equipped, the operator's manual will be inside here. So this one happens to be a NORAC. So we got the NORAC operator's manual. We got a Raven manuals in here. So I got my Viper 4 in there. I got the Auto Boom, AccuBoom, product control and calibration, as well as the light bar. And we'll also come in, we have one for the engine, chassis, as well as the system. So if you've got a question on how a machine's supposed to function, or service intervals, what kind of lube you need to use, anything like that, you'll be able to find inside of the operator's manual.